Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey y'all, today is a pretty, shall we say, reseller heavy day. I have a lot of reselling stuff going on, so I thought I'll take you with me today, okay? So first things first, we are up and your girl needs some coffee, but I have some company in the kitchen. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. Good morning to you. Yeah? Yeah. Good baby, Captain Jack. And you're a good baby too. Yes. This may or may not be how I actually feel. But I have been very into this Javi coffee lately, so we are going to make that. So this Javi coffee, it actually has no sugar, no sweetener in it. And we're right at the end of this bottle. So yeah, we're basically done with that one. Okay. So I still put creamer in it. You know, it's not like the best for you, but I need the sweetness in there, so I still do it. And then now that I've turned 40, my doctor tells me I have to have protein in the morning. So Javi also has like this protein coffee. And I don't put in there, they have like a big scoop in there, if you can see that. I don't put that much in there. I just put a little bit, just to get ahead on my protein journey. And then we add some ice. Lily, why are you complaining, Lily? Why are you complaining, huh? Some water, and then I add some milk. A lot of times I do like a protein milk, but today we're just doing regular skim milk. Okay, close that and just give it a little shake. That's a really good iced coffee, I promise. Okay, first sip. Oh yeah, that's good. That's really good. Oh goodness, I should be careful not to spin you. I don't want to get you sick. Anyways, I am supposed to have 20 grams of protein 2 hours after I wake up now because I'm old. And so this will give me about 8 or 10, and then I'll do an oikos like yogurt, and that'll give me close to 20. I don't know if I'll get my yogurt in today, but I did something, so. Okay, so we are heading out to a like community sale up in like one of the north suburbs. It is, I think, in Shoreview. It benefits our local children's hospital, and I guess it's like their 26th year of doing it. So I've never been. A friend sent it to me. Today entry is free and almost all items are half off. So half off is my love language. So we're just gonna go check it out. I firmly believe that, you know, there's something for everybody at every sale. Not everyone's looking for the same thing. So we'll see if there's something good for us there. I did get sent a post that the guy from HB Gallery was up there looking around. So there must be some legit antiques if he was up there. He's a big name in our antique community. So yeah, we're going. It's about a 25-minute drive there. holiday, so it is crazy busy. Parking here is nuts. There's tons of people walking. There's a line. It's just about to open. So I don't usually do like these community kind of sales. I know Tarnished Treasures, she does really well at these. So we'll see what's going on. Now I have my flat bottom bag. I always bring this in case I have breakables. That's a great bag to carry. I also have another reusable bag. They want us to bring our own bags. The cool thing about this sale is you can do like credit cards, cash, check, they don't care. Right now I am looking for maybe some vintage items to resale, maybe some like display items, like something that will like display a picture, something that will make something look cute in my antique booth maybe. I don't know. We'll just go and see how it is. I'm excited. I haven't been to this before. So let's go. Okay, quick disclaimer before we get in there, folks. This place was packed, okay? It's in an ice rink. It's absolutely packed. So this might be the most challenging and most bumpy filming I've ever done. So give me some grace, okay? This one was a whole thing. Ooh, I like that piece of milk glass. Now remember, everything is half off. So the prices you're seeing, everything is half of that. Oh, you know I found a bougie teacup. EAPG hand compote, Victorian. Woo! And they have a whole holiday section here, so let's check it out. They had tons of cute Christmas, y'all. Look how big this place is, and look how busy it is. My goodness. I love this set, but one of the latches is broken. Then it turns out
their favorite things, or the antique section, you had to get in line to go in. I was really tempted by this printing press. Ooh, and I love these. These little placeholders are great for displaying ephemera, but even at half off, I feel like they're just too high of price. That is a beautiful color of depression glass. And ooh, do you see that little bit of green glow? Now that one doesn't glow, no green. That for sure has a green glow. That's cool. And this one as well, a nice green glow. Oh, look at the beautiful color on this Bristol vase. This would be a great place to get a dining room table set. Look at the unique carvings on these chairs. Each chair was actually different on the top. I thought that was absolutely stunning. I believe these to be more modern, but wow, aren't those neat lamps? I think those are really cool. They did have some antique books. Ooh, and that's a good children's book too. I got the goods. So we got there right when it opened, so now it is basically time to start my day off. I have things to do today before my sale later on in the day. And I'm heading up to the gym. Don't worry, you're not coming with me in the gym. No one needs to see me work out. But, you know, gotta do it.
I'm back home being judged by the kitties. Hi. Hi, sir. Oh, yeah. Get those good head scritches. Yeah.
So I am about a half hour from a live sale. So I'm doing a live sale with an Hammer Amy. It'll be done by the time you see this. But I got a notification that I got a delivery. So I had to come out to my garage to get it. Who in their right mind does this? Who delivers to somebody's garage? Not only that, to add insult to injury, he put it under the piece of like siding on my garage that's popping up. Who does that? Seriously? Who does that? My Lord. So I got my friend's self-published book. I'm gonna link this below. Absolutely love Heidi. It's her first book, woman-run business. She's amazing. Go support her. Okay, but let's get ready for the sale. So this disaster zone, this is where the sale is. So all these items you see here, I already pulled for Amy's sale. This was a last minute addition, a craft I made, but it made it, so that's exciting. Here is my computer. What I use this for is I'm going to be doing a spreadsheet while it goes. Always have to have a ruler. I forget it a lot of times. And then I have a light over here and a light over here, because the more lights you have from different angles, the better you show up on camera. That's why I do that. I have done ring lights before. I did not like them. I really did not like them, and I didn't like the way my eyes had little rings in them, and also my shelves behind me. I want those fully illuminated. Those are a treat for my viewers to look at all the vintage back there. So these lights are literally $9.99 Target lights that I've had since I was in college. So they're not specialty lights, but they do get kind of warm. So when I do a sale down here, these bins are what I put the sold items in. So every time something sells in this sale, they'll go over there. And then things that aren't sold, I usually like put them over here in this area somehow. It's kind of a disaster right now, but 'tis the season. And then over here, this is all going to my antique booth. So all this is all set up to go to my antique booth this next weekend. So that's what this situation is. So we're doing 13 rounds each, and 3 of my rounds are choice. There's 2 items or more. And yeah, I'm excited. Amy moved the sale up a little early for me because I have to get this stuff packed. I actually did a sale Friday, which is just 2 days ago, and I promised everybody an open box. So I need this evening to pack because I work 9 to 5. So it's hard to pack a sale after work. Like, I just need downtime after work, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna try to pack up as much as I can tonight, get as many people invoiced as I can tonight, and yeah, I'm gonna jump on and you can kind of see a little bit of what the sale is like. So I really wanted to show you my outfit today. I'm all Halloweened out for the sale. So I got this collar from Rabbit. It's reversible. It's perfect little Halloween spark to every outfit. Rabbit, they have a channel called Ratus. I'll be sure to link them below, but that's where I got this. And of course a brooch, I love a good brooch. And then there's skulls on this scrunchie. And then this was given to me by my friend Heather McLaughlin. So I love it, super duper cute. Ugh. So I'm all Halloweened out for today's sale. So I decided that some spooky season earrings were needed. So I'm just gonna put those on before the sale starts. And what I'm recording on right now, the phone, is actually how I join the link of the sale. I'll be joining through StreamYard. I'll be watching the sale on my computer, but I actually joined through the phone. Okay. Those are fantastic, right?
goes. I never know. Never know, and StreamYard's just gonna surprise. Hello. Can you guys see us? Robin had a just in case of 31, and Wings had a just in case of 38.
I think he's saying elves. He's just spelled it wrong, you know. How are the elves taking care of you? Yeah, which makes a perfect amount of sense when you see what the postcard is.
So good.
So he was referencing the front, which I thought was super duper cute. So let's get in on this, okay? Okay, so now the sale is over. So I do have a couple of pieces that did not sell. This piece, which I'm a little bummed about, but that's okay. Some ephemera and some magazines. I picked these up at Antique Archaeology, actually. And so I am going to add these items to my items that are going in my antique booth. So that's what I'm going to do with those. And then I'll show you, here's everything that's sold. So I'm going to take those baskets and take those into the room where I do packaging. So I did an open box from my Friday sale, which means that my customers can pay just one shipping for both sales. So these items here, and down here, and down here. Oh, hi, Captain Jack. Hi, Sue. Hi. So these items, and there's some over there too, they're already all packed up. So what I want to do is hopefully get everything packed up from tonight, add it to these orders, and then tomorrow after work, I can invoice. It's 7 p.m. It feels like it's midnight. I'm exhausted. We'll see how far I get. Whenever I sell postcards to people, I put them in this kind of mailer. Now, because this is a Halloween postcard, I will probably put it in a bubble mailer and do tracking if this was the customer's only purchase. Let's see. Let's look and see if this was the customer's only purchase or if we're adding it to another order. So this customer has more items from me. So we're just going to close this up. We're just going to add this to their stack that's already out here. Now, the next thing I'm wrapping is this. I do know that this customer already has a stack of items from me, so we're just going to wrap this up and add to the order. Whenever I have an item that has any kind of like old graphic on it that's been painted on, no matter what kind of painted on situation is, glass, tin, anything like that, I always start with paper first around it. And that gives it a nice surface, protecting the whole piece. You don't want, like, say moisture gets in or something. You don't want bubble wrap to stick to the paint of anything, and then when somebody opens it, like, paint comes off their item. That would be awful. So I always start with paper. And the paper layer doesn't actually have to be, like, pretty. I just use some masking tape to close it off. It doesn't have to be pretty, it's doing its job. And since this is a tin, it's not super breakable. You don't need that much bubble wrap. This is good. You just take the item and we roll the bubble wrap around, secure it. Now, I specifically use masking tape when I am taping up my bubble wrap. And the reason is I want people to be able to reuse this bubble wrap. If you do like packaging tape, it gets so stuck on here that they can probably never reuse it. It's also kind of a pain in the butt to open your package if this is done with packaging tape. You end up cutting things, it's a mess. Also, a lot of people do like saran wrap. I'm going to tell you right now, that's a pain in the ass if you're trying to open an item. So that's why I do masking tape. It does the job. And you can still probably reuse this packaging. And let's see, I want to put a little sticker on it. You'll get a kick out of these stickers. Yeah, the sticker. Warning. So cute. And so I'm going to add this to the person's pile. And now I'm just going to keep packaging and hopefully I get done tonight. Good thing I have this little helper, right? You my little helper? Yeah. Thank you for laying on Mom's paper. That's so helpful. Yeah. So I haven't got everything packed yet. Not all done, but I am getting really tired. As you can see, my help has completely given out on me. So I think we're actually going to wrap up this video here. And I think I'm going to show you the items I got from the sale earlier today. I haven't shown you everything. And a lot of the things I got, I don't even think I got on camera because it was such a busy sale. So before I go to sleep for the end of the night, I realize I should show you what I picked up today at the big sale, the one that was at the community center. I forgot that I hadn't shown you. I do think though, it was so crazy that in the footage, a lot of the stuff I got, you didn't even see. So let's just look at what I got. Now this piece, I am absolutely in love. It's early American pressed glass. It has a hand. Now, if you know me, you know I collect Victorian hand items. It was $5 originally, which means I paid $2.50 for this. This is insanely beautiful. Insanely beautiful piece. So this compote would have been, I don't know, serving piece, maybe something for calling cards, but it's freaking fantastic. I cannot believe the price I paid on this. It was amazing. First thing I picked up, I believe. And yeah, online it looks like it's listing around $50, so $2.50, great. This I will be keeping for my collection. I adore it. I did grab that little grouping of Homeco angels. Thought they were super cute. They were $2 a piece, which means they were $1 a piece. Good find for Christmas. And it was nice to find all three. And as far as I can tell, everything looks good with them. Yeah, they look okay. I don't think there's any damage on those. And the stickers are coming off really great, so I don't have to like process these. A lot of times I take vintage into my bathroom and I take stickers off that were at like estate sales or Goodwill, and I use undo to get the stickers off, but it looks like all these are coming off really easily. So I can just take these items and put them in my vintage storage room. So I picked up these three little like St. Patty's Day pipes. They're marked Japan on them. They are a type of bisque. I don't know much about them, but I thought they were a pretty cool find. So if you know anything about these, please let me know. I grabbed this beautifully colorful picture frame for $1. I think that's really cute. Probably gonna put it in my antique booth. I did grab this beauty. This gorgeous Bristol vase. Look at that beautiful blue. That is fantastic. This will be for resale. I got it for half of the 20. I mean, I thought that was a good price. This is really large for a Bristol vase, and the color is unique. This would have been a pear, most likely, but the pear is long gone, so this is for sure an antique, probably from the 1800s. It has a pontil that is rough. Just absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece. Okay, so actually, here is a chance for me to show you how undo works. Because it does have a sticker that's a little harder to get off. So you just take the undo, just kind of soak it, and it dissolves the There you go, just like that. It dissolves the adhesive. It is the absolute best way to take stickers off by far. I also like to use heat. Heat is a really good one to take stickers off. Heat does like weaken adhesive. It kind of like changes its chemical properties, but undo by far is the best. And let me just make sure I get all that off. I don't want any of the sticky left on here. There we go. And undo will also work on paper. It feels really weird. It feels like you shouldn't be doing it, but it will work. It doesn't damage the paper. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. It is like an alcohol base, so it dries really quickly and no damage on paper. Oh, these I'm really excited about. So I did not do any kind of Google image search. I didn't look these up yet. Ugh, but oh my God. So got a pair of these. They are hand painted with like a moriage or a moriage style, which means it's textured. Wow, these are amazing. Without looking them up yet, I would say these are Art Deco in the style of, I can't remember what the style is, Mary something, in the style of Mary something. But I would say these are Art Deco without looking them up. And I did get a pair. So here's the other one, and it does have damage right here. But I'm okay with that for how spectacular this pair is. I really like these. I think they're amazing. Wow, they're so different. So I think these were an amazing find for 25 bucks for the two of them. Goodness, these are truly spectacular. These are stunning. Yeah, wow, I haven't really seen anything like them before. So far, all the glass I've got, I just want to keep it all. It's all so beautiful and unique. I'm really amazed I found that all at the sale. Do I need more glass? No, but God, these are amazing examples of glass. I love this guy. Oh my goodness, look at the beautiful vibrancy of the graphics. With the bees and the sunflowers, this is fantastic. Half a 12. Oh my God. This is for sure for resale. I need to look up comps on this. I want to sell it for what it's worth because I think this is beautiful. I think it's worth quite a bit more than what I paid for it. Quite a bit more. So yeah, I look forward to selling this. This would actually be pretty good for like Christmas, despite having sunflowers. It's got Christmas colors. I don't think I got this on camera. This is one of those hand displays. I am going to probably use this in my antique booth to display items. It might be a not for sale item, we'll see in the antique booth, but yeah, I paid $25 for it, which honestly is a pretty decent price. It wasn't a super deal, but I'm happy with it. Oh, and just so you know, this is not Victorian. This is mid-century. It's reproduction, Victorian revival. So I can tell that just by looking at the detail, and the giveaways, it says Japan on the bottom. If you know, I hoard teacups. I love teacups, so I am absolutely keeping this. I don't have any in this color of glass. And I'm almost positive this reacted to blacklight. I'm almost positive this is uranium. So let me just grab my blacklight really quick and I'll check again. So I do think there's a little uranium glow in there. I do. Yep. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes, I think so. Let's look at the saucer. Yeah, a little bit. It's not a lot, but it is there. You can see that green glow. You can see the blue of the light as well, but there is a little bit of green glow in that. So that's kind of neat, having a uranium piece that is blue glass. I only have like one other piece of blue glass that does that. It is actually this little bird behind me. Let's see, can we see it on the camera? You can. This little guy. You see him? Yeah, he's a blue glass fairy lamp that is uranium. And then the last two things, this little cutie, finding St. Patty's stuff to sell is not easy. So I thought he was cute, new in package. And this book. So I've sold this book before. This one is in horrible shape. So I definitely think this one can be pulled apart and the pictures could be framed actually, but it's just gorgeous. I might sell it as is if somebody wants it, but this is a pretty hard to find book and I think I paid like 50 cents for it. All in all, everything I bought, I paid $82. I think that was great. I think I did really well for that amount. So that was a really fun event. I'm glad my friend told me about it. And I'll definitely make my money back by selling some of these items.
Hey, Lily girls, time to go to bed.
Time to go to bed. Time to go to bed. All right, let's get this down. Come on, come on. Some days. There we go. All right. And that's it, y'all. Thank you for joining me today's vlog. And good night.
Tell everyone good night. Say thank you for watching. I'm making biscuits. All right, thank you for watching, everyone. If you like videos about vintage, thrifting, creative projects, and more, and you like seeing this little dude making some biscuits, please subscribe and we'll see you in the next one.